Yo, what is good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family? Back once more with another daily live stream, day 91 in a row. Absolutely amazing stuff from all of us to be in here every single day. And, well, we can see right now Kaspa is continuing in the same fashion, not doing so well, down 4.12%, now down to 10.8 cents on the daily time frame. And of course, we are waiting for many big things to come for Kaspa. And looks like today we had a little bit of hopium, but half confirmation, if you will, of the big question mark we're waiting for a very, very long time, the Kaspa Kraken listing. We're going to get into that in this stream just very briefly. Also, of course, got to remember to remain logical, not emotional, be vigilant until we see the official announcement. Nothing confirmed, of course, but this is very, very big news nonetheless. And we've got others to talk about in this stream as well. The rapid increasing adoption of KRC20, big listings coming for some of those tokens, crypto Blackswan seemingly coming very, very soon, and much, much more, which leads to the inevitable upside potential of this crypto market, and therefore Kaspa as well will soar soon enough. So as always, if you enjoy these streams, we're doing these daily. Leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. And also a quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, but more importantly, I'll be streaming every single day, as you know. Tomorrow, I'll be streaming half an hour earlier than my usual start time, which is around now. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, half an hour earlier than usual. I'll make an official announcement on my free Discord server, which is currently on my YouTube homepage, also in the description, and also now going to be linking in the chat when my computer decides it wants to work, because technology is fun in that. But yeah, that being said, we can see yes, Kaspa currently down to 10.7 cents. Bitcoin is currently holding strong right now in between this region, as I drew out a little while back, as I mentioned. The bottom right now it rebounded off this bottom right here. Maybe it's in this fashion right now, but currently it's now at 72k, which is only 3% or so. Not even that now. Well, actually no, I drew it from the wrong section. Apologies. From down here, it's about 2.5% away from its all-time high, which of course will be the big day that we are waiting for. Hopefully the catalyst and the generational run we've been waiting for centralized exchange listings. That is also why Kaspa struggles with price action most of the time, because what every other project in this space has, Kaspa does not. Kaspa is really organic, purely organic. Everything that Kaspa does is purely based on the community and the belief in the project and the technology. Right? That is why also I'm so bullish on this project. Kaspa is the only solution of the trilemma. KRC20 is proof in action, and fair launch tokens are a hedge against traditional big money corruption. Accumulate Kaspa. The message to me is very, very clear as well. We've got more proof to showcase in this stream regarding that as well. Right now, because Kaspa's so undervalued, Kaspa's actually 70% undervalued. That is nuts to me. Imagine going into a store, seeing a designer Balenciaga or designer Tommy Hilfiger or, I don't know, designer Dior shirt, and you see it says 70% off, and it looks beautiful. It's one of your favorite shirts ever. That's the way I see Kaspa right now. It is a brilliant piece of technology, guaranteed, again, not financial advice, but in my opinion, guaranteed to go up in value, and it is 70% off right now. This is why I believe in this project. And there's still a lot coming for Kaspa, and one of them comes here from Tommy Bit TMK, reposted by Kaspa Enthusiast. Kaspa this week to Kraken support page. All we can say is keep an eye on our blog. Now, let's not be emotional here. We know the game. We've seen this sort of stuff before. Until we see the official confirmation, we cannot, get overly ahead of ourselves, right? Because we've seen it in the past already, where Kraken did put Kaspa in their word search, seemingly by accident, because they didn't even list Kaspa then. But this is still a bit of hopium, bit of copium, but it's still the stuff that I'm sure we are eager to see. And it's also coincides with what I believed as well, which I've been saying now, in and around the elections or so, when crypto is likely going to start rallying, which again, we've got a lot of proof of what's going to be coming very, very soon. We'll probably see Kraken then make a move, because that's when crypto, in hindsight, crypto should start rallying following the elections, especially if it ends up being Trump being the victor. So, Kaspa family, keep an eye on the Kraken blog. The website is here, blog.kraken.com. But of course, don't forget to ask under every post by Kraken when Kaspa is going to be listed. This would be good, right? Of course it would be good. But the reason why it'd be good is not because, Kraken will send the price to the moon, so to speak, is because right now, because Kaspa is so disastrously undervalued right now, it would help a lot. Not because it's a big exchange, but because it's just some hoping, some good news that right now Kaspa seems to be severely lacking. And also because Kraken may not be the biggest exchange, they're much bigger, of course, the likes of Binance and Coinbase, for example, but also it's an American exchange. And we should know that the biggest market right now for crypto, even though it's quickly changing because of the regulation in America, the biggest market in crypto is in fact America. We saw that already when Pionex US listed Nacho, the volume spiked up very quickly with Pionex US. So Kraken, of course, will do very, very big things as well for Kaspa. So yes, this is where we're currently at Kaspa this week. Keep an eye on our blog. I'm going to be watching this religiously, like a hawk. I might even create a bot so I can find out when they blog at the exact moment. But the moment we find out news about it, I'll be letting everyone know in my free Discord server first and foremost. So again, definitely go check that out if you're not a part of it already. And this would cause, for where Kaspa is right now, who knows, maybe we see a repeat of what happened when Bybit launched Kaspa back in November. We saw Kaspa jump from 5 cents to 15. I think Kaspa was also, nearing its all-time high regions again. Right now, Kaspa's down about, 50%? If I get the tool out and check the price range tool. Kaspa right now is down about 48%, bottoming out at 50%. If Kraken decides to list, I would be optimistic to believe that Kaspa would most definitely rally back to its all-time high and potentially even surpass that. But if it runs back to its all-time high from now, if you're getting in now, that's a 2x from here almost. Getting now at the current price at 10.7 cents. Going up to its all-time high again is 94% rise, and I think it could possibly surpass that as well. And that would also be because what you'd see as well, you see all the allocation from the meme tokens, right? That's currently where all the FOMO and all the adoption for Kaspa is right now in the KRC20 tokens. You'll see most of that profit, I like to believe, most of the allocation in that. They cycle back to Kaspa because finally we got the news we've been waiting for, the Kraken listing. And then hopefully the belief is that you'll see many, many more follow in suit after that as well. So yes, ultimately, just wait and see. Don't be emotional, be logical, but also know once more that Kaspa is where it's at, its price is where it's at, without many major catalysts still here for us yet. And when you have them coming involved, the tier ones being the main ones, you've got 10 BPS, you've got smart contracts and so on and so forth, that is when we'll start seeing Kaspa rally. I was informed through members in my free Discord server, my community, that as it stands right now, many content creators who were Kaspa or are Kaspa, they've been very, very quiet about it recently. And that's a decision, trying to save face, I get that. But for me, I still stand strong on my belief that Kaspa is extremely undervalued. In fact, the fact of the matter being that people are saying it's undervalued at 20.7 cents. Obviously, it's come back down to 10. This is when, if you have conviction in what you're holding, this is when you should be saying, yeah, Kaspa is definitely undervalued. It is 70% undervalued in accordance to the power law. For me, Kaspa is a bargain's not even I don't think bargain is a strong enough word to use to describe my emotions for how undervalued Kaspa is right now. Kaspa is very, very undervalued, and there's a lot of stuff still incoming for Kaspa. What we're lacking right now is the price action due to the lack of adoption with Kaspa, and this would just be the gates opening for hopefully a lot more to follow very, very soon. This week could be very, very big. We are currently on the 30th of October. We are 6 days away from the presidential election, which, as we can see, this comes from the Ripple Swell event 2024, which I'll play the video, probably circle back to it a little bit later on, but this video from Brad Garninghouse, the CEO of Ripple, speculated that a Blackswan event could change the situation so the United States becomes the blockchain leader. But you saw other news, more so here from Elaine Terrett, the Fox business journalist, that, with less than 1 week now from election days, we are seeing crypto becoming a very, it's a very influential part in the elections now. Here's the spending numbers, Howard Lutnick, Bitcoin investor and Tether TO advocate, has donated around $6.4 million for the election candidates. Gemini have also donated, 2.04 million. Kraken, 840,000. Like, we are seeing, and even entrepreneur Gary Cardone, denoted equally, like we're seeing, this is all to VP Kamala Harris as well, and then you've seen the likes of, Chris Larson from Ripple, and many, many more who are donating to the elections, be it Kamala Harris or even be Trump as well. Crypto is become a very influential part in, the US economy right now, even with the lack of regulatory clarity, lack of regulations from the SEC. So we're 6 days away from a very, very influential moment in crypto, to my belief, and potentially also as a similar sort of time frame to see then crypto rise, and then you want to see Kraken start to make their move on Kaspa, because Kaspa hopefully likely will rise following the elections as well, as every other project should do at the same time. And that's also because of what's happening with Kaspa right now in other side of things. Why Kaspa is such a great project, which you've got posts here from Shy. We've got, KEF and what's coming from the KEF. We've got more KRC20 news all around, and also proof here to showcase how early we are right now in the retail market, which is why, once more, I'm still very, very bullish. And I'm very confident that when Kaspa gets this adoption from the tier ones, the FOMO is going to be back. People are going to be saying, oh yeah, Kaspa's undervalued. I've been here the whole time, trying to give the hope you want and need, but also the belief that, yes, Kaspa, its price action sucks. And I sympathize heavily with all those who have lost or are down money right now because of Kaspa price action. But if you've done your research, you know what you hold, you'll believe that when the developments come out and the adoption comes through, Kaspa is going to be the most dominant project in this sector. MVE, Kraken, seemingly Kraken, hopefully coming this week. I like to believe it'll be in November, although I did see information from Cash Ching and other members of my community who says that in an interview with Wolfie, he said it'd be in December. Regardless, we do seem to have confirmation as such that we should see Kraken before the end of the year, which would be good to see, of course. But this speculation here, again, not confirmation, speculation, but coming from Kraken support, it maybe is a speculation and hoping we need that we could see Kaspa Kraken announced this week, and therefore potentially a full listing coming very shortly afterwards. Again, just in time for the elections and the next FOMC meeting. A lot of big catalysts are incoming, and when Kaspa's undervalued, this is the key time, the conviction you need as an investor right now when a project is down to, again, believing what you hold and decide if you want to get in or not, or take your losses. Me, I've not taken any losses. I might be down from, my more recent investments since I started live streaming, which I shared with people around here. I might be down on those investments, but my feet are still dug in. Obviously, I'm up because I bought in at 5 cents, but my conviction still stays strong, and I still hold Kaspa because I know that this is, again, a 50% correction. We've seen more than that in the past. We've seen 70% corrections for Kaspa in the past. This is, where the paper hands go, people stop talking about Kaspa. When the FUD, this is also a big thing as well. When people now stop talking about Kaspa, and no one's talking about Kaspa anymore, that's when Kaspa does it. When no one's looking at it, that's when Kaspa will start just rising. So this is where I believe right now, at least. And we've got a lot more to cover in this stream, as always. Good afternoon, Kaspa farmer, and welcome back to the stream. Hope you're well. I'm doing fantastic, especially this news. A little bit of hopium that does give me a little bit of belief in what's happening right now. The news that I'm sure everyone wants to see right now. And so is everyone else during the downtrend. Patience is key. You're completely right. Maybe time to take some time away this week or the next and not look at the price charts. And yeah, exactly. I know. Yeah, you went on holiday not too long ago, and I hope you had a very, very good holiday, my man. And I'm sure it was definitely the detach and disconnection you needed. I'm sure. I'd love a holiday. I don't get that just yet, but at the same time, I'm okay. I'm okay in regards to my mental state, of course. Crypto does cause everyone to go a little bit crazy sometimes, but I'm good right now. And I'm going to have some family time, this weekend. So that's why this weekend streams should still be same time, but they may not be as much interaction from me this weekend. But I'm going to take a little bit of time to do that. But yes, right now, everything is I'm still, staying strong. I hope everyone's doing very well as well. Jay Honeyman, welcome back to the stream. MVE, yo, good morning. Toggle delay, Cash Ching, good afternoon. All swaps on Bitcoin for Kaspa today. Really good price to get more Kaspa. I completely agree. Bitcoin, of course, nearing all-time highs. It'll probably rise more and more very, very soon. Again, election 6 days away now. Definitely rallying as a result of that. And Kaspa, in comparison, has come down heavily. So, in terms of ROI, Bitcoin, let's just say Bitcoin was to 80k following the elections. If Kaspa gets the Kraken listing as well, Kraken, if Kaspa could very well rise to all-time highs of 20 cents, that's a better ROI than Bitcoin would be. You know, Bitcoin rise 10k, but the percentile rise would be, well, from this range right now, would be what, 12%, whereas Kaspa could be up to 90. And again, Kaspa's one that I think has a better ROI. Again, it's its first bull cycle. There's a lot higher highs for Kaspa in this cycle. Kaspa is a investment in new, promising technology. Good to watch the charts, but good to take a step away and remember the big picture. All the irons on the fire right now will make. Well, ultimately, yes, you're completely right. Once more, we are just in a position right now where we're patiently waiting and probably pulling our hair out. I am currently going bald. But yeah, we are patiently waiting for the big news for Kaspa. But at the same time, at times like these, when Kaspa has such a bad, 2 months, 3 months in particular, and arguably bad year as well, look at the bigger picture and see what Kaspa has done. Look at what's incoming for Kaspa in the future and think how high it can go. Quick crypto, Kaspa is not correcting, it is screwing the bed. I mean, yeah, right now it is. But I say, if you're talking about it from, its all-time high, then yes, 50% is a crash. But it's not crashed on the daily. Well, it did here, actually. This here was a crash. That was a 12% correction, so that's a crash. But otherwise, it's struggling. Yes, it's struggling. But hopefully we're in this week. This next week could be a real flip the switch turning point for Kaspa. Elections, FOMC meeting, potential rate cuts therefore as well. And then of course we got potential elusive Kraken listing coming this week as well. That could be a real turning point for Kaspa. And right now we can see once more Kaspa's adoption, for the most part, while Kaspa's price action still correcting, the adoption has once more not slowed down. Another new all-time high this time in hash rate of 1.35 EH. Going higher and higher. Miners are struggling more so to make money from Kaspa. The price in due time is going to have to rise for them to continue making money or making any form of money in general. And also the wallet addresses. Again, look at the addresses. Rising higher and higher, almost near 500k again. 494,000 addresses. We're losing more of the big holders again, dolphins and sharks, but we're seeing a growth in the smaller holders. We're seeing more holders get into Kaspa. The Kaspa as a project, while the price action is really bad, is not dead. Far from it. It's still growing. And when you see a Kraken listing, this could, I'm not going to lie, this could jump 50k, if not 100k for Kraken listing. Because you'll see people who've got out of Kaspa, who've gone to other projects, jump back in quickly for the FOMO. We could see a significant rise for Kraken listing, a tier 1, the first one for Kaspa, not, again, the biggest tier 1. Well, right now, the volume's doing quite well for Kraken, because it's normally around 800 million, it's now 1.1 billion. Weekly visitors at 856,000. Of course, in the likes of Binance or, Coinbase or even OKX in terms of volume and visits and stuff like that. But it's a big exchange. It's also an American exchange. So it'd be a very big deal for Kaspa. And that also would give us the belief that, other tier 1s will follow in suit soon afterwards. Someone asked me in my community earlier, how comes all the other rubbish projects are getting listed on big exchanges like Kraken and, Kaspa's not? And the simple reason is money. But the more in-depth reason would be that, it's money, but these other projects in the top 100, whether it be meme tokens or whatever else it may be, they have VC backing, they have initial coin offerings, they have pre-allocation to developers, employees, and so on and so forth. They have the money, therefore, to list their project on the exchanges. But the most important factor as well is that these projects, while they may do something slightly different to each other, they're all the same project, they're all blockchain. They all do more or less the same thing. They might just be slightly better than something else. Like, maybe XRP Ledger, so to speak, is slightly better than what, the likes of XLM does, for example, something like that. They might do slightly better. Like Sui might do something slightly faster than the likes of Cardano does, so to speak. But for the most part, they're all blockchain, they're all the same project. They're just maybe slightly better technology, the software inside of it, but it's still the same. Kaspa is completely new. And that comes to this post here from Captain Sats, which is what, again, I was saying to my community earlier, from, I think it was Muscle Mike, shout out to you, my man, if it was you. I'm going to check just to be sure. But I think it was Muscle Mike, basically just covering here what Shy kind of gave a post. Yeah, it was Muscle Mike, shout out to you, my man, thank you very much. Post here from Shy. So, technology speaking, there's no coin that achieves what Kaspa does. The only proof of work that scales down confirmation times, which has far-reaching effects. this is the post here. Now, I'm not going to read it word for word because that's going to bore everyone, I'm sure. So I'll do a little TLDR for it, and I'll also put a TLDR in my server once more as well, those who are in it, so you get the benefit of looking through that. But as we can see, TLDR of this post here is that Kaspa's unique selling point, why it's going to do well in the future effectively, is its ability to offer both the security and decentralization of proof of work and the speed and scalability of proof of stake-like systems. It is the best of both worlds because of what it is. He says the very same thing in this post here on Twitter as well, on X. This is achieved for Kaspa though through its innovative block DAG architecture, which allows for the parallel processing of transactions. Because Kaspa is a block DAG, because it's unique technology, it's harder for these exchanges to know what it really is and therefore know if it's safe, right? Even though because it's block DAG, it is safer because it's harder for people to take advantage of it because it's, you know, it should I believe it's safer. It should be safer because it's decentralized as well. Because it's decentralized, it is more safe. And it's the best of both proof of work because it's something different. Exchanges it's harder for people to actually understand what Kaspa is. Again, 12 years of research. The key points of Kaspa is its high performance, of course, the fact that it can enable high throughput and low latency, its strong security because it's decentralized, its unique solutions to the challenges that it can solve with its MEV resistance and its fee market inefficiencies, its scalability, and of course being us, the community, and the development going on. Kaspa right now is where it's at purely from community. It's lacking what many other projects in this space have, which is VC backing or institutional adoption. Kaspa's got where it's at because of us. It is very organic and it is going to have this adoption coming soon because of what it is, the best of proof of work and the best of proof of stake. The common misconception is that Kaspa is just another generic blockchain that highlights its unique advantages of the technology because it's block DAG, but that is not true. It's a misconception of Kaspa. It's not another generic blockchain. It is something solving real issues because of what it is. The importance of understanding Kaspa's core technology and the potential to revolutionize the blockchain industry is why I hold Kaspa. Because I do strongly believe where Kaspa is going to go in the future because of what its technology actually stands for. What Kaspa does in its private action right now, frustrating as it may be, I do not give a flying care. Not swearing because YouTube might ban me, who knows. But I don't care what Kaspa does in the short term. I'll talk about it as the educator to give you guys some understanding of where my mindset's at, and then hopefully give you guys a potential to make your own judgment with the information I provide you. But in the long term, what Kaspa does in the past 2 months here, down 50% from 20 to 10 cents, don't care in the slightest. Don't care. Really don't. Because when Kaspa's technology gets the adoption it needs, because Kaspa technology is so revolutionary, so much so that people are struggling to actually incorporate and understand what technology is to incorporate onto their exchanges, to their understanding of it. When that's understood, Kaspa is going to blow up, completely take off in this space. For example, here from KEF, coinex.com or CoinStore EXC is the next leading exchange in Asia that will bring the power of KRC20 on Kasplex to millions across the region. By mid-November, users can access and trade KRC20 tokens on CoinStore, opening new doors for Kaspa in the Asian crypto community. This is very bullish for the KRC20 tokens. Very bullish, but pay attention to the words that was ushered in this post from the KEF. We are seeing that by mid-November, users can access and trade KRC20 tokens on CoinStore. It took CoinStore, a few months or a month since KRC20 was launching, but it took them some time to integrate the necessary technology, infrastructure to launch and support KRC20 tokens. Mexi is another example. Mexi is one of the biggest tier 2s, and they've only now just started accepting and started integrating KRC20 tokens because they now have the technology understanding to do so and integrate it, to list them. I'm pretty sure there's a post here from one of them. Don't know which one it is. I'm pretty sure I saw it earlier. Okay, I don't know if I have it preloaded, but I know we've been seeing Mexi launching many more projects. Many more. So there are multiple exchanges right now that are actively now supporting KRC20, the same argument can still be made for Kaspa as its, as the token itself. Exchanges right now still struggle, especially the tier ones, of course. They still, like these tier twos, they've been looking at Kaspa for a while. They've got it integrated, so on and so forth. But their reputation with respect is not as important as something like Binance or Coinbase's or Kraken's or OKX's. Their reputation is far more important as they are tier 1 exchanges, and therefore they have more scrutiny as well. They need to be really, really sure that what they are launching is going to be safe and not going to cause them any problems. 10 BPS is on the horizon, that could cause problems. Hence why exchanges, I think, have been very hesitant right now because they know 10 BPS on the horizon. Kraken seems to be very, very close. Again, it could be this week. Hopefully this week. Hopefully. But with these big exchanges coming very, very soon, we've seen exchanges across the board for KRC20 tokens, memes, for Kaspa as well. They're finally starting to understand more about the technology and then with their due diligence, then have the conviction to integrate it and list the tokens underneath them. Kaspa is so new that it takes them a while to do so. Here, and so, for example, here, Conan, the alpha doesn't stop. The third exchange announced themselves. Conan will be launching soon to Bitconomy. Very, very bullish. Not to mention that we have another 3 exchange in the top 3 that already announced. We haven't announced it publicly yet either, with massive volume. Top 3. Top 3. If that's talking top 3 on CoinMarketCap, that's Bybit. If you're talking top 3 that Kaspa has, that's probably like Mexi or Gate, but that could be Bybit. And if you watched my streams, yesterday or the day before, you would have saw this post from Somps, showcasing that Somps got a VC backing. And because Somps got a VC backing, we're seeing some exchanges come through. The likes of Bybit, Gate, and KuCoin. So we're seeing the big exchanges now support it. So potentially, Conan is going to be soon launching on Bybit, which would be huge. Look how big Bybit is. Although technically speaking, it's not a tier 1, which I don't understand why it's not for how big it is, but apparently it's not a tier 1. Either way, 5.6 billion 24-hour trading volume, 4.4 million weekly visits. That's a huge exchange. That could cause Conan to do some serious numbers. Right now, Conan's volume's at 1.1 million, $5.2 million market cap, just short of 3k holders. Conan can go much, much higher, especially with a Bybit listing. Nacho's corrected quite significantly, down to 50 million now. Still got over 1 million 24-hour trading volume, 15k holders. Nacho, with what's incoming for Nacho, could go so much higher. Where's the post? Here. So look. Listing roadmap for Nacho the Cat on WeX by November 24, so a little over a month from now. Then a large industry participant is on the cusp of releasing a new trading experience. Nacho will be listed on there as well. Coming soon. No date confirmed just yet. By December 24, so 2 months from now, will be Mexi. And then January 25, so again, a month after that, we'll see Gate. Nacho's going to have some good exchanges coming very, very soon. Again, going to help its price rise more and more. You're looking at Nacho, a position right now where it's peaked at like 73 mil, 74 mil, 75 mil. It's down almost 50% since then. There's much higher highs to come for like the Nacho as well. Okay, more like 30%, but either way, there's higher highs to come for the tokens with listings coming through very, very soon. And once you see Kraken support Kaspa, I'm sure they'll start doing their due diligence to start looking if they can support KRC20 tokens as well, which will help them go even higher. There's a lot incoming for Kaspa. Again, I've not covered all of it. I'll get into it in a moment, but I need to answer some questions. But yes, once more, Kaspa being where it's at, it is just undervalued. It's undervalued. We all know that. I say it time and time again, but if you're worried about the short term for Kaspa, then yes, of course, you're going to be struggling. But if you're looking at what's happening for Kaspa long term, what's still incoming, this shouldn't be a cause for concern for you. I'm still thinking Binance soon. Kraken very, very soon. Coinbase inevitable. 10 BPS also soon. And I'm looking at 10 cents. I'm like, okay, cool. So if it goes to $1, that's a 10x from here. Fantastic. If it reaches the $3 region, which is my bare minimum, that's a 30x. Even better. So yeah, it's higher highs to come again. Not financial advice. Do your own research. But for what I think Kaspa is, again, what Shai describes what Kaspa is, what it's solving. This is why you should be in Kaspa. Not because of its price tag. Not because you shouldn't be in Kaspa because no tier ones are here yet. You should be in Kaspa for this. but the fact that it has no tier 1s is a sign of bullish price action coming very, very soon. Is the all-time Kaspa chart concerning now? It has always been just an uptrend. Good question. It can be a concern if you've been in for the last year. The yearly, yes, it's a concern. Or almost a yearly. The all-time, no. Because even now, it's still 58,000% up. If you've gotten it very early, of course. But Kaspa, for the most part, is still very, very early. And we've still got a lot of big catalysts incoming for Kaspa. Look right now. Look at that. You can't see because I'm not got the screen correctly. There you go. Look at that. Kaspa might be correcting heavily right now. But Kaspa has got 140 million 24-hour trading volume. The volume for Kaspa is very, very high, up 92% in the past 24 hours. Despite it's correcting. Maybe, speculative, maybe that is an exchange buying up a crap ton of Kaspa because they want to list it. Why is the volume so high but the price is down? Riddle me that. Its market cap is down to 2.71 billion. It's been around 4. I think it even might have been around 5. I might be mistaken in that. But Kaspa's market cap has been very, very high. And it's down to 2.71 billion. Let's look at its market cap just to be sure. Yeah, it peaked at just short of 5 billion. And it's currently at 2.71 billion. It's down 50% since its all-time high. Obviously, because it's down 50% right now. But its volume is parabolic. Look at the volume right now. We can see it down here. Its volume, well, peaked on these sort of days here, but its volume right now it's higher than it's been. It's the highest it's been in the last the volume's higher than it's been since the launch of KRC20. No. Actually, no, the volume right now is higher than it's been since KRC20. The KRC20 launch was September 15th, which is here. 93 million. Yeah, 93 million. So right now, the volume for Kaspa is the highest it's ever been. It's the highest it's been since its all-time high. That to me is actually a very bullish sign. Why is the volume so the highest it's been since its all-time high 3 months ago when the price is down the furthest it's ever been? It's higher than when its KRC20 was launched as well. 139.48 million 24-hour trading volume. To me, that is a relatively decent sign. Again, not confirmation, but it's a logical conclusion that the volume is so high because we are seeing someone with a lot of money buying up a crap ton of Kaspa. Why is it done that then? Cool. Alright, well I had this preloaded, now I don't. You have to watch me try and find it. It's the long and shorts of CoinGlass, which I showed time and time again more recently. Go down to Kaspa here. Look at the 5 minute. Right now, we're seeing more shorting from Kraken right now, so maybe let's end the price lower, potentially going to buy more. 15 minutes, we saw Kraken was up more. 30 minutes, like we are still, right now we're still seeing, for the most part, we're still seeing, Kaspa, the DYDX not anything for the last hour, but again, we are seeing the volume. That for me actually is, I don't know, but I didn't even realize that earlier. That is insane to me. The volume can be so high, the wallet adjuster can be the highest it's been in, one of the highest it's been since KDAO. It's almost at all-time highs again. The hash rate is at all-time highs. And the price is at a massive low. The lowest it has been since May. But the volume's the highest it's been since here. And then we got this announcement here as well about a potential Kraken listing. I'm not saying Kraken is definitely going to list. The title is a question mark. Kraken listing this week potentially. But with the volume being so high, with this post of Kraken support, with the adoption higher and higher but the price still far down, with what's still incoming for Kaspa, everyone's starting to integrate now into KRC20 as well. For me, that's a very strong sign that Kraken could be on the horizon, or something big is incoming. Good afternoon, my man. Good afternoon from Norway. Hope everyone is doing well in these dark times, but don't lose hope. November have been good months of Kaspa as well. Very, very true. We can do a little bit of a check for that as well. This was Bybit's listing, of course, but Bybit, November 5th to November 20th, we saw a 3x from 5 to 15 cents. Let's go back a little bit further, shall we? November here. We saw it go from 0.02 peaking at 0.09. We saw a 300% rise. That's also in, well, actually, that's a little bit over. But December 1st, that's almost span of a month as well. 400% rise in the span of November again. So November historically has been a very, very bullish month for Kaspa. And this could be potentially the manipulation we've been looking for. Maybe the bigger whales, potential again, not financial advice, potential, speculative. But again, with all the people selling off right now, maybe they're selling off because they want Kaspa to go lower than possible, as low as possibly, knowing that November's a very bullish month for Kaspa, to then send it high with meetings, FOMC meetings, elections, and potential Kraken on the horizon as well. And then also we had the likes of Oyson Lee, who confirmed that we had 2 new op codes coming in for Kaspa, coming for KRC20. Where is it? He made a post about, yeah, look, so yeah, 2 new ops to make KRC20 more functional coming very, very soon. And also Chris Kang also confirmed that big things are coming to Kaspa very, very soon. You know, KRC20 is great and all, but there's big things coming soon as well. Right here, Kaspa is going to introduce some new features very soon. There's a lot to look forward to, in my opinion. So, I mean, I'm filling up my bags, basically. US money is the future. Yeah, that's also true. US money is the future. And that's also, I'm going to quickly, use that as a segue into this point here. So, we've got these posts here. That one comes to later. So, just in, Visa and Coinbase partner for instant crypto buys on debit cards. Very, very big news. Visa is the biggest payment company in the world. Coinbase, of course, is the biggest American exchange in the world. Breaking, Visa launches real-time Bitcoin and crypto purchases with debit cards in payments in partnership with Coinbase, Bloomberg. Yep. We've seen, and I've linked this also on my server, we've seen more announcements regarding Coinbase as of late. For example, when I should have preloaded this, I apologize, but for example, with Coinbase here, we got this just in, Coinbase to sponsor the Golden State Warriors. They might seem like nothing, but it's one of the biggest basketball teams. And basketball is a very highly watched sport in America. Maybe not American football, or football, as Americans call it. Not, I call it that because I'm British, so I'd say football, not soccer, but you'd get the picture. But basketball's a very, very widely watched sport. I love basketball. Golden State, Stephen Curry, like the chef I love watching the chef work. But more importantly, we had another post with Coinbase as well. This one here. Coinbase is introducing a based agent allowing crypto users to set up their own AI agent in 3 minutes. AI is very, very big right now. Right? So Coinbase is doing some serious things. AI, Golden State Warriors, working alongside Visa. All important because this from Miles Deutschester. Bitcoin, when it was when it's at all time, when Bitcoin 71k in March, Coinbase App Store ranking was 20. Now Bitcoin is at the same level, if not higher now, and Coinbase App Store ranking is 482. So the exact same price, but the App Store so low. What does it mean? It means that retail is not here. Retail, when Bitcoin was 71k back in March, was here. Bitcoin was rallying up. So people thought, oh, bull market early, fantastic. This is where institutions buying, of course, but also retail. Then Bitcoin just done nothing and coming down for the past, 6 months or so, and retail got out. Paper hands, cheating. Now it's near all-time highs again, and retail's not here yet. Retail is not here yet. My point, of course, therefore being is crypto, Bitcoin, is going to go so much higher. This price action for crypto, retail still for we're here, but this is mainly institutional adoption, institutional drive. We have not seen retail get back involved properly yet, and when we do, Bitcoin's going to go parabolic. Alongside institutional adoption, they're both going to work hand in hand to send Bitcoin to the moon, sending crypto following in suit. Microsoft shareholders have started voting on whether to buy Bitcoin for its corporate treasury. Again, we're seeing one of the largest companies, also AI based as well, one of the biggest AI companies, starting to want to invest into Bitcoin. Larry Fink, the BlackRock CEO, says every asset will be tokenized. Everything will go on chain. Blockchain will be the foundation of a monetary system. That's why they wanted to get involved. Crypto will be the future of money. And I believe Kaspa will be the future of crypto. That's why I'm in early. That's why I'm in at 10 cents now. This is, again, very, very bullish. And once more, what we are lacking, what we are waiting for, retail to get back involved, yes. And that'll start happening quicker and quicker now. But also the elections. As I already showed this, elections, 6 weeks away now. Strong belief that with the elections, new administration, whether it be Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, Gary Gensler will be sacked soon afterwards or forced to resign soon afterwards. That will allow new framework from the SEC to come in, therefore allowing more framework to come into crypto, therefore allowing institutions to get involved and buy more into crypto. They'll see retailers will see Bitcoin going all new time highs, like, oh gosh, we've missed out, and they'll flood in. We're seeing people in crypto donating millions, hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars to the elections. You know, endorsing the candidates. Crypto has become a political issue. This is, I mean, people don't like talk. I don't like to talk about politics most of the time, but this is why it's important. Crypto and politics right now, they go hand in hand. They're very, very important, and the election is going to be a very, very big time for us. And then we've got this post here, which I'll get into a little bit later on. Again, Ripple CEO talking about potential black swan, but that could also potentially help America, which is why I think a black swan will happen. And also semi-confirmed here from US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. But I'll answer more questions quickly and then get into the Chaos 20 news before I come back to that as well. Vamos Kaspa, yes, Kaspa. I mean, unfortunately, I'm not Spanish, my man, but obviously I know what Vamos means. When I play with my Spanish mates when I play games with my Spanish mates, Vamos is just a standard. I actually remember doing that when I played. I'm sure people have played Valorant, or maybe heard of Valorant, but Valorant or Counter-Strike, playing with my Spanish mates, you know, nice little clutch rounds, shouting Vamos. So a little bit of a tangent. Anyways, yes, Vamos Kaspa, again, really early, a lot incoming for it. Hopefully we'll see some very bullish pricing coming very, very soon. It blows my mind how people who don't even hold Kaspa come here to FUD it, just to show how good a project, just to show how good of a project it is if they spend time doing it. Yeah, I mean that's also true, but again, I don't. The FUD to me, the only thing that I guess semi frustrates me is when people FUD the project. If they do the research, you know, but it's people who compare Kaspa to other projects and then FUD Kaspa. Again, I got slightly frustrated when people who are, you know, not happy with Kaspa's correction will then jump ship to Sui. And she was going on Greek Candle saying Sui's better than Kaspa. I'm like, but they're not the same thing though. You're comparing, you know, apples and pears here. They're not the same thing. Proof of work versus proof of stake. VC backing versus fair launch. They're not the same project. But at the same time, you know, I hold both of them. Kaspa, of course, much bigger. But at the same time, if people spent the time doing the research into Kaspa and what's incoming for Kaspa, Shai mentions here, and of course there's more research to do in Kaspa, again that's why I'm a free Discord server, you can check it out for yourself, then you would understand what's incoming for Kaspa, and you understand that these corrections, as frustrating as they are, money you may be currently down on, you know, higher highs incoming, for what's going to be utilised for higher highs incoming. Is there still enough support so that Kaspa doesn't go below 10 cents? Good question, Tony. Answer is, I mean, potentially, right? 10 cents region is here. That's, well, 9.5 actually, I apologise. 10 cent region is here, give or take. I think there's a possibility Kaspa comes down to 10 cents. Of course, you have my region, the zones here, this far down. The way I see it, right, if you're in Kaspa already, then, you know, it may come to 10 cents, so just hold on, so to speak, just, you know, do your research, have conviction, hold on. If you're looking to try and get into Kaspa, again, not financial advice, but as my man Bingo Bango stated, time in the market is better than trying to time the market. If you're trying to time the bottom, you're going to miss. That's the number one thing of trading, right? You don't want to try and time the bottom, because it's very hard to do that. I'm not telling you to invest into Kaspa right now, full disclosure, I'm not. But I'm saying Kaspa might have lower lows incoming, but at the same time, if you're into Kaspa now, if you get into Kaspa right now, and it goes up, you know, potential 2x in the span of November, if not higher. Potential. But again, like Kaspa where it is again, very undervalued, 70% undervalued. And I think Kaspa's going to go higher. I do think there are some good support levels for Kaspa. Right now seems to be this one here at 10.5 cents. Got another one here, around 10 cents. We've got another one down here, seemingly every 50 cents interval right now. No, not 50 cents. 0.5 cents interval. So 10 cents to 10.5, 10, 9.5. That interval is seemingly where support for Kaspa is right now at this region. I'll be very, very, very surprised for Kaspa to actually go lower. Again, if it happens, we'll see. But for the nature of Kaspa seemingly still meant to be in an uptrend of sorts, as I'm hearing, I'll be surprised if Kaspa goes below this trend here. Because even though like Kaspa's correcting, we're still seeing, right now we're still in the same pattern of higher highs and higher lows, technically speaking. This is very rough TA. Even though Kaspa doesn't follow this 3 trend anymore, or the 3 trend people were talking about, the 3 trend doesn't follow that because it did lose that. Like Kaspa, if you just look at the last 2 trends, it's still forming higher lows and higher highs. So if Kaspa therefore, if Kaspa doesn't go below 10.07 cents, then I think we have a good reversal on our hands. TA speaking, of course, but again, for what's incoming for crypto in general, again, FOMC meeting, elections, KRC20 news coming in as well, and also potentially Kraken on the horizon, I'd like to believe that November's going to be quite bullish. Good afternoon, Bigger Bang. Welcome back to the stream, my man. What have I just done? Alexander, if 0.098 doesn't hold, there's a huge volume profile gap all the way down to 0.05 could get spooky. I mean, yeah, there's always a potential we could see Kaspa go lower. I would like to believe it won't, but again, not a financial advisor, and also if it does, I'm holding Kaspa again very long term. So if Kaspa goes down to 5 cents, I'll be thanking God that I get a chance to buy cheap Kaspa once more. Having the opportunity to buy Kaspa where I first started off at 5 cents is unbelievable to me. But I'd be surprised if it happens. For where crypto is at right now, with the fact that we're literally nearing all-time highs in crypto, I'd be surprised. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I'd be surprised. Quick, can you translate to Spanish? I cannot, but you know what? I'll use Google Translate just so I can actually read that message out for you. Because I feel bad now. Google Translate. Detect language. Come on, Kaspa, you are great. You have to get up. There you go. Vamos, Kaspa. There you go. Why have I got that up? Oh, my... Erika, again, mad respect. Thank you very, very much for the $5 donation, $4.99 donation. Again, I do this because I love doing it, and you don't have to donate anything to me. You really don't, but I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you very, very much for the donation. Not even asking a question, and I guess your conviction into Kaspa. So yeah, once more, thank you very much, and hopefully you are enjoying the stream. The streams I'll be doing daily, and again, for all of those, if you enjoy these streams I'll be doing daily, then leave a like, share, and subscribe for more. And hopefully we'll see the most bullish week for Kaspa yet coming next week, very, very soon. Oh wow. Okay, Marco, my man. Okay, that's why you got to translate to Spanish to support all the audience. I'm joking, but yes, once more. Oh my gosh, thank you very much, Marco, my man, for the SDK 50. Yeah, like again, no one had to do that, but I massively appreciate it. So thank you very, very much for the donations. And yeah, hopefully big things are coming very, very soon for Kaspa. We've got a lot to look forward to. Once more, we are very, very early. And no, won't be on set for much longer, but we are. And I look forward to what's incoming for Kaspa. And hopefully all of us will become rich. Right? So that's to believe, because that's what we want to see, right? We want to be able to make a lot of money. Again, we'll have my server, so we talk about everything crypto, trying to understand more about the market and Kaspa as well. But thank you once more, both of you two, for the donations. Again, making my day. So yeah, in that regard then, let's go into a bit more of the KRC20 news in the same fashion right now. So we've got this firstly from the KEF. So we've got another project backed by the KEF, which is DEX born off for Kaspa. The foundation, along with a few crypto ventures, will invest and offer support for liquidity. An official announcement will be made in the following weeks. But here we can see the cut-off time here. Our white paper will release soon. So we've got some very, very big things incoming. Excited to join KEF in the Hong Kong, built for the community. So we're going to see some this is probably one of the few announcements that the likes of Oyson Lee and Chris Kang were talking about. Big things coming for Kaspa. We've got DEX. So we've got a DEX for Kaspa coming very, very soon. We've obviously got KRC20, which is we've got KRC20 right now, and we've got Change Finance being the DEX that Kaspa's utilizing. But we seem to have got a DEX coming to Kaspa itself. If this is what it seems to be, because right now it seems to building a native comprehensive DEX of DeFi services for Kaspa. So we've got an actual Kaspa DEX, an official organic Kaspa DEX coming very, very soon, which is huge. Of course, Change Finance is doing that already. Well, in a sense, we're utilizing Change Finance, but now we're going to have an official one, which is very, very cool. So thinking of DEX names, so we've got Kas X or OKX. Maybe it's a little alley-oop to OKX saying, why don't you list Kaspa? Who knows? But either way, yes, we got big things coming for Kaspa right now. A deck's coming very, very soon. So we've got Kraken listing seemingly on the horizon, potentially this week. And we also got an official announcement coming soon enough as well, with a deck coming to Kaspa, which is massive, massive news. We also got hash rate, which again, this is 1.31. All these tokens are actually 1.35. So its adoption is still going higher and higher, which is very, very bullish. And again, we've got also Chaos 20 news. Again, I mentioned Conan, potentially going to be Bybit, the third exchange for Conan, and an exchange in the top 3. If it's on CoinMarketCap, then I mean, it's either going to be Binance, Coinbase, or Bybit. Now, those two don't support Kaspa yet. So it's going to probably be Bybit. Bybit's going to be a huge exchange for Kaspa, for Conan. So that's massive. Already mentioned that Natural's got some big listings coming very, very soon. Big listings. WeX, Mexi in December, Gate in January, and a new unknown one coming soon. Date not confirmed just yet. What's more, Bert. Bert's now on CoinGecko. Very, very cool. Big up to Bert. Bert is cooking. More than just a meme coin. Launchpad this week. Cas ID in development and something super secret in the works. Love to see what that is. Potentially the other exchange listings. I heard rumours that meant to be a Pinex US listing or Pinex listing for Bert, which would be very, very big. But again, these meme tokens are doing very, very well. And once all the adoption for them are still early, that's going to help Kaspa in the future. Kaspa tokens are, for the most part, taking liquidity from Kaspa. That's my belief. That's why Kaspa's down. People are going to meme tokens over Kaspa right now. With meme tokens going higher and higher, when the adoption and the big news for Kaspa comes back like this, you'll see the liquidity from these tokens fall back into Kaspa, and then Kaspa's then coming down, it'll switch back again. So they help each other out, go higher and higher. At least that's my personal belief. And here, DogK as well. 2 big centralized exchange listings are coming for DogK, tradable on at least 10 centralized exchanges in the near future. So DogK is getting some serious adoption right now. They're saying they're going to be the, just like SHIB is for ETH and WIF is for Solana, they're going to be the DogK for Kaspa. Now, obviously, I believe that's Nacho, but if you're following the dog trend, then maybe it's going to be DogK. I mean, it's 100% pre-minted, which people don't like, but because it's 100% pre-minted, it has therefore the money to get the listings quicker. That's the benefit of having, money backing, right? And seemingly they're trustworthy. Again, trade it on discretion. But that's big for DogK. And we've got Gold here. Gold equally doing more and more very, very big things. On some decent exchanges right now. They're on Mexi as well, being AI as well, an AI meme token. So Gold's also doing very, very, very well. And again, the adoption for KS20 is just going higher and higher. And once we see more of the exchanges start to support Kaspa and then KRC20, we'll just see the price rise higher and higher as well in due time. Nothing's guaranteed, nothing to happen overnight. And again, with regulations coming into play soon enough, hopefully, with the election so close, we could see more hypes of crypto coming very, very soon. That's why Bitcoin is rallying near all-time highs. I want to show you these 2 videos here real quickly. This comes from Ripple Swell event. So at Ripple Swell event 2024, which was about a month ago now, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO, speculated that the Blackswan event, which again, he speculated the Blackswan event, which he's saying it might happen. I think it's going to happen. It could change the situation so that the United States becomes the blockchain leader. And I think that's what's going to happen. Right, well, listen to this first and I'll explain why I think it's going to happen in just a moment. But let's listen very close to this video.
Soon. The last slide we'll put up has manifested interestingly. You look at the left side of this chart and it shows how many companies in the internet space are US based and US value accretion, and then the right side is kind of in the crypto space. And it's kind of not surprising. If we, as you and I have talked about, the earliest days of the internet, the regulatory clarity was created through the 1996 Telecommunications Act. And so investors flowed in, entrepreneurs flowed in. That hasn't yet happened in the United States as it relates to crypto, hopefully soon. But maybe this will change. I'm hopeful, and I agree it could be a black swan event.
So let's quickly just, dissect this graph here. We can see Web 2 internet companies, your Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, Netflix, so on and so forth, they are all US based. United States, they own 85% of the internet companies. Right? That's why they're the financial capital of the world right now. With blockchain, because they've been so slow, they make 7%. 7%. That is absolutely minimal. It's nothing right now. Which is why the potential of a Black Swan event could flip that. a good, very likely flip, because it gives the United States a chance to catch up and then take dominance of these projects. And this comes in from what Janet Yellen, the U.S. Treasury Secretary, is effectively saying here in this source from the American Bank Association. She warns about rising fraud, stability, risks, and liquidity issues within the banking sector. Shortly after Tether mint another 100 billion USDT, interestingly enough. Point being is, right now, as you've been watching my streams as well, you would have seen we've got a lot of foam, a lot of FUD regarding the fact that right now the housing market is much worse than we were in 2008, which is the housing bubble. That's where, you know, the crisis of 2008 was from a housing crisis. We're worse than we are now than we were back then. Debt's higher than ever before. The economy is worse than ever before. We're in a very, very dire situation, and we are seeing across the board banking branches close down. With blockchain now being utilized as incoming into the monetary system, potentially this next crisis will be the collapse of major banks, closing of bank branches all over the world, and America in particular as well. They'll use that as an excuse to then get blockchain out there, CBDCs, blockchain out there, and that'll then mean that, you know, America, despite they're being late to it, they can then use that as a way to get a leg up and jump up the rankings, utilizing certain projects to get ahead and remain as dominant in the financial capital world. In fact, revamp themselves, being, you know, 2.0, so to speak, with blockchain involved. Listen to this very quickly once more as well.
And certainly, we have been hearing loud and clear from the banking community that the burdens of compliance have become quite extraordinary. I think one principle that's helpful is tailoring, trying to make sure that the complexity and severity of the regulations fit the footprint of the activities of banks of different sizes and complexity. But there are so many areas that are important, you know, to my mind, no longer being directly a bank regulator, but worrying about financial stability and the strength of the economy, knowing how important it is to have a healthy banking system in order to have a healthy and resilient economy. I guess my predilection is very much toward robust capital liquidity to make sure that we do have a banking system that can support the economy that's safe and sound.
So, the way I see that, the way I interpret that is that, you know, right now, crypto's massively rising in popularity. We're seeing blockchain becoming, you know, massively incorporated worldwide and in the back end of US banks as well. And I think it's a very, very strong chance, therefore, that we see a potential crisis on the horizon, a banking crisis this time round, where they all start to collapse, and that will be their government's excuse, therefore, potentially to say, yes, so banking is, you know, is collapsing, it's not 24/7, it's hard to control. So here we've got CBDCs, which are going to be 24/7, where you can get access to your money anytime you want, and they can't go down. Or it's harder for them to go down, because they've got blockchain backing, so they're more secure. But the point being is that potential black swan, which seems to be possible and believed throughout the community, even industry leaders, could be the catalyst needed for the US to get back on top, once more as they're now falling behind. And this could happen within the next couple of years, because things are happening very, very quickly now. My point in this, explaining this, is that my point in explaining this right now is trying to get across the message that, once more, we are still early. That we're going to start seeing crypto adoption happening more and more with institutions. We're going to start seeing regulatory frameworks being implemented right now in the economy with the revamping of the SEC. And once institutions have got in low enough, they've got enough of their capital involved, and crypto is still widely not known, and retail again is still not here. They can get ahead of the game, or try to get ahead of the game. We're ahead of them, but they can get ahead of people who have actually paper hand and got out. We'll then see a potential crisis to allow the US to remain dominant, whereas right now they are not, because they decided to stifle innovation, because they wanted to keep crypto out of, because they couldn't control crypto. Again, maybe a bit conspiracy right here, but the way I see it, you know, crypto for what it is obviously the Kaspa and Bitcoin are the ones that are actually true to the nature of being decentralized, but you can't control crypto. But if you have a centralized company behind them, which a lot of them do, most of them do, or you have CBDCs, which gives the government's control over digital assets and crypto and stablecoins, then they can remain in control for the most part, which is what they want. That's why I'm investing in Kaspa as well, because I think Kaspa is, unique, early, and for the most important, decentralized. And it won't go away because once more you've got institutions that actually want and need the decentralized aspect of Kaspa and the scalability of Kaspa to be utilizing for, projects and solutions at scale, which is what the KRI is here for. Kaspa has so many promising things coming forward. KRI, you've got the likes of potential tier 1 listings incoming, you've got KRC20 having it go higher and higher. Kaspa, for the most part, is just a truly well-renowned good project. It's got a DEX coming to KRC20 very, very soon as well. It is just early. It's early, and the retail's not back yet. And the elections are closer than ever, which is going to be a major catalyst for crypto. And the potential, or dare I say, inevitable black swan that comes could end up being this moment we've been waiting for to, see the flip of the switch to crypto, like all in all, in the real world. And that's when, crypto financial markets might crash from that, but it means that when it recovers, we are here. We are here right now when crypto is about to literally take off. Regulatory frameworks will see institutions flood trillions into the market. Well, I do believe we could potentially see the total market cap of crypto reaching the size of 10 trillion by the end of the bull cycle, potentially. 8 trillion is more conservative. I think 10 trillion is possible. 8 trillion is probably more where I'm going to aim for. And again, not financial advice. That's where I think we could see it. So we've got a lot of upside potential for this market in crypto, and then the market to follow that as well, as crypto is now becoming, like, you're seeing AI and you're seeing blockchain incorporated into the back ends of blockchain technology, of financial technology, financial systems, banks, central banks. And once more, just to drive the point that Kaspa is still very relevant in this factor, you've got this post from Captain Sats, which showcases that Jonas Belinsky, Kaspa's founder and developer, is quoted in multiple central bank papers: Italy, Bank of Canada, the Bank of Finland, Dallas Fed, and European Central Bank. The connections are there. Got to know where to look. That's why I've got the server to help you find the information for yourself. Wish I could buy more right now. Might have to sell some memes earlier than I wanted to low. I mean, yeah, maybe it's time to... Maybe the meme cycle's finally coming to an end. Maybe it's time for utility to take off once more. I'll be waiting for that, because, God, memes are just jarring. Spanish community is big. It is. Vamos! Kaspa is bottoming out best buy now. I think there's a good chance of that. Again, for me, the bottom for Kaspa should not go lower than this. Like, technically, I don't... If Kaspa's still meant to be going on an uptrend for the most part, which again it should be, or I like to believe it is, this is a bottom here, a higher bottom here. Right now, still at a higher bottom. If it goes lower than this blue line here, lower than 10.01 cents, then it will make a lower low for the first time ever. So, yeah, I think we need to see Kaspa stay above there for us to still be in hopeful. If we go below that, then we could see quite a severe correction or crash of Kaspa, because that will then negate the higher lows and higher highs. It'd be higher highs, but then we've got a lower low. So, yeah, it would be a disastrous thing to see. So we'll have to wait and see if that happens. But again, with what's coming this week, elections, FOMC meeting, rate cut potential, and potentially the moment we've all been waiting for, you might see the FOMO come back to Kaspa and the price rise. Yeah. Alexander says here there's pretty much no support below 10 cents, again, because it'll be a lower low. So, and also we did have this zone here where we saw Kaspa. There is a support, at this white zone here, 9.5, but when the buyback listing happened, we just saw it rise quickly here. So we don't actually know confidently whether we can make an assumption that support level. We make an assumption that the support level right here, a bit thick, but you get the idea, around this region of 7.8, because that's where we saw it correct here, but it's hard to tell because Kaspa just rose higher and higher there. So we don't know where the support levels are going to be hard to judge from here, but again, I hope Kaspa does not correct below 10.01, because that could be disastrous, right? But again, we could hopefully see some big things coming, so maybe we are at the bottom for Kaspa. But again, nothing's guaranteed in the space. Do your own research. it's just a chart by the fear. I mean, yeah, at the same time, it's just a chart. It's just a chart by the fear. If you believe in Kaspa and you know what you're holding, and you don't, then read what Shai says about it and have conviction about it. If you know what you're holding, then you won't be worried about what Kaspa's doing. Hash rate's now all-time high. Yeah, it is. It's going higher and higher. And wallet accounts look great. Yeah, again, once more, two things that I keep reiterating. Kaspa, as adoption-wise, is still going higher and higher. The fundamentals of the project is still going better and better. We've got big things incoming, potential tier ones, a DEX coming very, very soon. Other exchanges starting to adopt and support KRC20 tokens as well. 10 BPS is going to be like 3-4 months away. Big things still coming for Kaspa. So once more, Kaspa price may be down, but adoption is not down at all. It's growing more and more. I do think it will touch slightly below 10 and bounce hard. I mean, maybe, but again, this is a zone. Again, this is for what little TA that I know and do, because I don't do a lot of TA. But from what I understand, this again, this if you're doing TA bait on charts being higher highs and higher lows, that's low. That's low. That's still higher right now. If it goes below here, that's going to be a lower low, and that could be an indicator to the Kaspa holder, Kaspa community, that we're going to see, that we're going to start seeing a significant correction, because that's the support. Obviously, it can go down to here. That'd be another support, but this is still in the higher low region, so it's still technically in a bullish uptrend. Despite this bad, 3 months, it's still in an uptrend. I know it sounds weird to say that, but it is. Like since the beginning of the year, this is still uptrend, because it's still higher highs and higher lows. But obviously but again, we have to wait and see what happens. I think again, November has historically been a very, very bullish month for Kaspa. Bybit listings saw a 3x. Go back to November previously down here. That's also November. So November has historically been a very, very bullish month for Kaspa. So we could see again that repeats in the same fashion. Maybe they're trying to shake you out again. That's what we're seeing. The address is selling more and more. I'll refresh to see if they've done anything else quickly though. Overturn soon. I have a heavy leverage long position at 13 cents with a liquidation of 0.068. I mean, yeah, hopefully we do. I mean, look, we've seen the addresses go higher and higher once more now. It's gone up again. Obviously, we're still seeing the big addresses selling. Dolphins going more and more, but again, we're seeing more allocation right now of Kaspa. Up to the profit, I have 3.6 mil Kaspa, damn, but can see how this price action plays on the field of people who bought recently. Yeah, precisely. I mean, yeah, damn, big up to you, Christopher, but yeah, definitely. Like, people who bought recently, people who bought at the top. I mean, even now, like, obviously, I bought early, so I'm fine. For the most part, I'm still up as well. Not much now after the correction, but I'm still up. But I also bought, and since I started streaming, I've disclosed that I bought here, I bought here, I bought down here as well. I've managed to time a lot of these dips, like these correction parts. I bought around those regions, but even then, all of them, I'm still down on those as well. People were buying similar times as me, then you'd also be down right now. But again, the fear is, the fear is the emotional mindset for trader. Emotions are a very, very dangerous thing as a trader. Like, you need to be able to, as a trader, you need to be able to play on people's emotions to understand that if people are being emotional, you've got to be able to play on top of those and know where the market's going to go as a result of that, but remain logical whilst doing your investments. By the fear, this is how we get ahead. Do it now. Okay, that's not financial advice though, right, Christopher? Charting Kaspa is not. Charting Kaspa it shows no upside at all, at least not yet. It shows a downtrend. I would not invest into it until it starts showing uptrend confirmation, just saying. I mean, yeah, again, we just have to wait and see. Kaspa right now has had a very bad 3 months. Continuously going down. But we have seen how quickly things can change in this space. When we saw a heavy correction, when it came, this correction here, down here, when it went from 15 cents down to 9 cents, which was, not, or even this one more recently, we saw it go from 18, which is 19 cents, down to this below here at 10.1 cents. We saw a 46% correction, so it's around the same correction path right now. And then we saw it just start going up again, new all-time highs, repeatedly. Again, TA is a useful thing to judge where markets might go, but you need to understand more than just TA. You need to be able to play on people's emotions, understand that people are not happy with Kaspa. The price might go down lower and lower, but then when you see news like this, Kraken, when you see news like this, incoming DEX for KRC20, when you see news like this, more listings across the horizon. And knowing also that the elections are 6 days away now, and the FOMC meeting is 2 days after that, which could be more rate cuts, there's a lot of potential for rising in prices, basically, from what's happening in that. You've got to understand more than just TA. TA is a very useful, the same thing as the power law, right? The power law is also a very useful indicator for Kaspa in particular, and proof of work projects, but it's not the be all and end all. If it was the be all and end all, Kaspa would not be at 10, it'd be at 24 cents at the minimum. Or 25 cents technically. But a comeback will happen. I still believe in that much. As much as I understand now, a lot of people don't believe in Kaspa right now, which I get completely wholeheartedly. I understand why. I choose to remain, convicted in what I'm holding and believe that Kaspa will go higher in due time. Wow, I've missed a hell of a lot of questions, and I'm definitely past the hour mark, so I'm going to answer some more. If I missed your questions, I apologize, but I'll answer the bigger ones right now because I am. Wow. I think I've gone on such a massive tangent. I agree, I wouldn't wait if you're a Kaspa believer. These are great prices considering the long term. Even if the price drops more, I'll buy more. Yeah. Those who keep eating will be rewarded. Yeah, I believe so as well. I said yesterday we might see a surprise next week for Kaspa's birthday. Yeah, you did actually. I remember you saying that. And maybe we do. Maybe it's going to be it, the Kraken listing. That would be huge. Absolutely huge. Definitely a good time. Probably getting some more Nacho. Yes, Nacho also seems to have some big announcements coming very soon as well. Multiple listings on the horizon. And maybe we'll get some surprise ones as well coming soon enough as well. It'll be very, very big. Yeah, that's also what I've been saying. The huge reason why Kaspa has been dropping is because all the money from Kaspa, the volume for Kaspa from the community has been switching from Kaspa to the meme token side of things. But again, once more, as I mentioned earlier in my stream, the reason why I think Kraken also is likely to be listing Kaspa soon is look at the volume. But I'll zoom in to the last, what? Let me zoom in. Right, all-time high here. Let's go down to where, so we saw here, the peak volume here at $500 million, $500 million, 24-hour trading volume, right? Day after that, we saw 200 million. Day after that, 139 million. 139 million on the 8th, on the 7th of, wait, I'm trying to make, well, is it American or is it my one? No, it's American, okay. So on the 7th of August, yeah, 7th of August, right? That's when we saw Kaspa reach 139 million 24-hour trading volume. We are now at similar regions and we have not seen that sort of volume since then. And the price is down massively since then. We're now seeing volume at actually on the daily we've seen it go higher. We've seen it at 142. So we've seen the highest volume in Kaspa on the 24-hour that we've seen since the 7th of August. In 3 months almost. Yeah, the price is down. To me, that's a sign that, the adoption is going parabolic right now. And potentially that might be, again, potentially the Kraken exchange trying to scoop up a lot of accumulation right now, Kaspa, while the price is so far down, so they can then issue a listing. And if you don't believe in Kaspa, that's fine. But as Alexander is saying in the chat, yes, just do your research into it. Come join the Discord server where we talk about crypto, market sentiments, other projects, memes if you want to as well, but also Kaspa. There's a lot of stuff in there for you to help learn more. And if you want to learn how to make money, then, well, maybe this thing's coming soon. Maybe some big things are coming very, very soon. Yep, good opportunity, 100%. Are we in trouble? Depends. Depends. It's hard to say. I think we're not. If you're thinking, immediate short term, maybe. If you're thinking, this cycle, no. Not personally, I don't think so. If you're thinking future cycles, definitely not. Yeah, perfect. I think you're set, my man. You've got over 3 mil Kaspa and Nacho. Yeah, you're living life. Any hope for Kaspa? I still have some. I still do. Yeah, I know it sucks, but yeah, I mean, again, if you believe in Kaspa, then as much as it sucks, I think you'll be okay. But again, not financial advice to you. If you want to get out for it, again, that's fine. But the way I see it as well, if you believe in Kaspa long term, right? If you got into Kaspa here and you're down 50% right now, and you haven't sold, you're down, but you haven't lost money yet. You're just down. The moment you sell, you lose money. That's the holder mindset, though. Perhaps there's more Kaspa mined, more price drops. Well, if there's increased supply and lack of demand, then yes, the price will drop. Right now the volume is really, really high. Right now the demand is going quite crazy. So maybe the demand's going to come back and send Kaspa higher. Who knows? Yeah, and right now the meme's the main reason. Just posted a chart in the Discord general chat. Have a look at it. It shows previous dips in a more simple way. Okay, let's look at that real quickly. Yeah. From Cash Ching here, shout out to you, my man. That's the correction cycle we've seen. So, once more we are seeing it reach this level before it explodes. So again, another form of TA to understand and look at. When you're seeing this TA, you can see that potentially we see reversal on the horizon. But for me, TA is of course important, but I look at the other elements of real world factors to understand why I think a capital reversal on the horizon, and that's because of all the listings with KRC20, with potentially Kraken as well, and with all the real world developments as well that could cause a lot of bullish momentum with crypto. Remember, it's hanging around 40 cents last year, and there was FUD. It has to complete the cycle and an uptrend it will follow. Okay, yeah. Okay, about to say, what? It was hanging around 4 cents last year and there was FUD, yeah, because it went down so significantly. People are going to FUD, there's always going to be FUD in the project. Right now the FUD is really, really high, but for me, that's the time I want to get involved, personally. Crypto Chris uploaded a video 24 minutes ago. Cool, well, I might give it a watch. We'll see. And yeah, as Bufflink says here, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe for more. You know how we do. Be doing these streams every single day, 91 days in a row. 100 is on the horizon very, very soon. I'll be doing my live stream half an hour earlier tomorrow and have to leave on the hour. So for those who don't know, that I'll put I'm announcing it in my Discord server anyway, so you can get an understanding. But it's going to be 3:30 BST, British Standard Time, which therefore means it's going to be 11:30 AM EST, which therefore is going to be 8:30 Pacific Time. I apologize for you people in Pacific. And then it should be 11 PM in Australia, and then I'm not sure other regions of the world, but those are the ones I have on top of my head right now. It's unlucky to hit the like now. Nah, it's fine. People don't care about how good the blockchain is. They want to eat the most popular restaurants right now. Yeah, right now you're completely right, Kimberly. Right now, people don't care about how good a project is. They care about price action. They care about chasing the pumps, getting the bags. That's why memes are so popular right now. And right now, because Bitcoin's rising, the Bitcoin's where all the money's going into right now, because Bitcoin's rising. But at the same time, when the rally starts going off properly and institutional adoption is here, you'll start seeing, I think, utility tokens taking, people who want to chase candles, people who are good investors as well, who want to chase candles and believe in projects, they'll see Kaspa probably where it's at right now, if not now, soon enough, and they'll be like, oh, Kaspa is really undervalued. This project has a lot of upside potential. Let's get in now. And you'll see it do a crazy candle. But right now, yes, people are looking at Solana and Sui because that's where all the adoption is at right now, because that's where the candle's pumping right now, nearing all-time high levels. Both Solana and both Sui and Solana are nearing all-time high levels. That's where everyone's chasing to because they chase candles. And love your channel. Thank you very much, Kimberly. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you being in these streams daily with me, learning more and more. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for being here every single day. It makes my day, week, years. It makes me very happy to see you all here. Yeah, blockjag, not blockchain. Yeah, true. Yeah, smash the like button so we get the fear out of the market. Yeah, if you smash the like button, Kaspa will go to $1 tomorrow. 100% true, factual. And that's a joke for those who are going to try and sue me. I'm not being legit. What sort of price action prediction you have at the end of the year? End of the year, I'm hoping we see Kaspa reach 35 cents. End of 2025. Bearish being $2, $3. Hopeful being 4 or 5. Bullish being 7, but that 7's a bit more unlikely. We'll have to wait and see, depending on the institutional adoption that comes to the space. What Kaspa end up bringing out as well. 2026, have to wait and see, because 2026 is going to be a hard one to judge, because again, potential recession on the horizon, potential Black Swan event, potential Bitcoin did not drop as far because, the supply that way and the demand for Bitcoin right now, so the price going to go higher and higher. Also smart contracts and DAG night. So where the price goes for Kaspa in 2026 is really hard to judge. We don't know how severe the correction is going to be, because there's too many bullish and bearish catalysts at the same time. That means crypto could drop further or remain higher. So you just have to wait and see. It's hard to really judge. We'll hear more. That prediction will come closer to the time. I've been in this project for over 2 years and saw all my memes, XRP and altcoins through a heavy on Kaspa. I also believe this is the best project right now. Big up to you, my man. Or big up to you, Odika. Again, I hope that we're all going to be very, very happy from our investment in Kaspa very, very soon. I have conviction in what I hold. My biggest bag by far is Kaspa as well. A good 60-70% of my allocations in Kaspa right now. UK users of Mexi have had warnings about that the platform is now banned in the UK. I thought that it might be discouraging buyers. It works fine, but okay, so Mexi apparently could get banned in the UK very, very soon. That sucks. I don't use Mexi. Well, for Kaspa at least. I use Mexi for other stuff, but if it's going to get banned soon, then I need to, change up. But I use L Bank right now for buying Kaspa. yeah. But yeah, again, I'm sure once you get regulatory foundations put out in America and also other regions of the world, like in the UK, you'll see the exchanges come back again. Fishing for a jaw, thieves Mexi, I'm sure, yeah. Kaspa is dead. Hello, Mohammed, welcome back to the stream, my man. Great to see you. By the way, what is wrong with Russia? I know, yeah, I saw that. I put it in my server earlier. Russia are fining, I'll get this post up. It's crazy. I don't understand why they've done this. Or like, why, like, what are they thinking? Russia fining Google 20 decillion. That's what? Like, I've not read into it much to understand what it's actually about, but that's just ridiculous. Like, there's not that much money in the world. Like, what what? It's just unreal. I don't understand that. I thought that was rubbish. I thought it was clickbait, but it's not. From what I've looked into it so far, it's actually legit. Which is just crazy to me. What's up, Ned? I'm welcome to the stream. Caspi Maxi. Yes, I did see that. I don't think I've got the post up here preloaded, but I did see that Caspi. I think you might put it into the chat actually. You put Caspi is coming on Maxi. So yeah, that's going to be huge as well. Caspi could then see some very, very big volume. You know, imminent, so to speak. Very big volume. If an exchange is buying Kaspa right now, price would be going up, not down. Do you see that logic makes no sense? I mean, yeah, you're not incorrect in that regard, but then why is the volume so high when the price action is going down? Right now, we're seeing retailers are ones that are selling loads and loads and loads, but the volume is going parabolic. They might not be doing it necessarily over the counter. Again, it for me, it was speculative for me, right? That the volume is parabolic, the highest we have seen in the last 2-3 months. The price is going down, so something evidently is happening at Kaspa right now for the volume to going so parabolic. Like that's what it is right now. And I therefore speculate that maybe it was seeing the likes of exchanges exchanges like Kraken buying up Kaspa because the volume is so high right now, but the price is still down, which therefore means you're seeing one person, you know, building up the allocation while Kaspa's price keeps going down more and more because retailers keep selling. Or maybe you're seeing other exchanges are selling their Kaspa to make way for another one to buy up. Again, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But the volume being really, really high for me is bullish. It shows the project is still very much alive, and if anything, it's doing quite well. Despite the price action is down, the volume's still there. Hello, what's up, DD Man? Welcome back to the stream. People who sell Kaspa to buy what? Dogs and frogs. Alcohol season's not even started yet. Chill out. Kaspa is Bitcoin with steroids. I completely agree with that statement. I do. DCA ain't the best thing at 100%. It's over for Kaspa. Update announcements are coming to the bull cycle. Bought every dip. Now too many bags to go under with the ship. I mean, yeah, if you don't believe in Kaspa, then yeah, once more Wealth Ranger, you're within your right to sell. You know? If you've done your research and you believe in Kaspa, then I've done my research to Kaspa, quite a lot of that. And despite Kaspa's down, I still choose to hold the project because of what is still to come for Kaspa. I think it will still grab this bull cycle. Most definitely. It's the first bull cycle ever for Kaspa, and the adoption seemingly is incoming. Wolfie's confirmed they're talking to tier 1s. They've been talking to them for months now. Kraken is seemingly on the horizon. If we get these tier 1s, Kaspa will come back with a bang. And the other developments and stuff will just come in due time as well. Why I bought Alien Base and Wealth 3 weeks ago. Glad I did. Oh, big up to you, my man. Glad you made a bag, Matty. We should tell Kappa to buy more so the price goes down further so we can buy more. Yeah. Kappa, buy some more, please. Bro, you should do a face reveal. Maybe one day. But right now, I'm happy to remain faceless. Because otherwise, I've got such a beautiful voice. My voice would be great, right? You live in the southeast, I guess. I live in the UK. 10k subs, face reveal. Who knows? I mean, maybe that would be a community only thing. You know, my community will be able to see my face one day. Maybe. We'll see. The only Kaspa miners using diesel generators. Just stop oil needs to become just stop. Yeah, that went over my head, but sure. So now is people talking about lagging stream? Okay, if it's lagging, then I apologize. Everything's fine on my end, so I don't know why it may be lagging. Trading volume is up because everyone is selling. Yeah, I mean that's also. I mean, yeah, we are seeing a lot of selling happening right now, but the selling right now, you know, happening a lot of selling right now, but even then we saw a ridiculous amount of selling here at the crash, but the volume in comparison was significantly less on that day, which was the 1st of October, which is here. Volume was, no, that was still in the 50 millions. Actually, no, that was more later here. But either way, like, the volume's still very, very high. Everyone's selling right now, but again, at the same time, you look at the addresses, the addresses are still climbing. The addresses are still climbing. The volume's high because people are selling, the bigger wallets are selling, but potentially we're also seeing, therefore, other people are buying up as well. The point being, the volume is very, very high. Now, of course, yes, volume being high, there's a lot of transaction with Kaspa right now. People are probably selling Kaspa because we are seeing the price go lower and lower, but the adoption is not dead. Hash rate's going higher, higher. Crap, we're seeing addresses go higher and higher as well, nearing all-time high levels of 500k. And that could also be a sign, therefore, we're seeing, a path being paved for Kraken to get involved. That, again, that's just my speculation. Again, we'll have to see what happens, but I'm hopeful, as I'm hopeful we all are, that Kraken will be listing this week. If not, it'll be a waiting game once more. Frustrating, of course, but I did see something apparently about Kraken should be listing in December. Now, it could be this week, could be not. Either way, I think we'll see it this year. And that will be the FOMO we need to see the price start rising. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. That's all it comes down to. There's a lot of bullish stuff coming for Kaspa, which leads me to believe the project is not dead. The project is down, but it's not dead. And there's a lot of bullish stuff coming for crypto as well, which again, means that crypto is about to go on a rise, that Kaspa hopefully will be able to follow it in suit. Just to check it out anyways, to see what the exchanges are saying. Exchange holdings. Oh, look at that. Funny. New all-time high for exchange holdings. Why did I just do that earlier? That would have also cleared up a lot of stuff right there. So we're seeing a lot of selling going on right now, but look at that. Exchange holdings new all-time high. Just today. Maybe that's why the volume's so high. Volume's at the highest it's been in 3 months, and the exchange holdings are rallying. So potentially, we are seeing an exchange buying up Kaspa. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. That's ultimate content. But again, don't be emotional, be logical. My logic, again, understand the logic being like, why would the exchange buy a Kaspa if the price is going down? It makes no sense. I get that. But here is a chart showcasing that known exchange holdings. So addresses that we know. So Kraken may not be a known exchange to Kaspa just yet. But known exchange holdings of Kaspa right now is at all-time high levels. So exchanges are buying up more and more Kaspa. Or they have more Kaspa right now at least. So, yeah. We have to wait and see. That's all it comes down to. Right? That's where it comes down to. If Kaspa goes lower, we'll have to see. But I'm hopeful that Kaspa will see a reversal soon enough. Can I remove this, please? Thank you. I'm buying Kaspa. I've been buying Kaspa since 1.5 cents. 8% of my portfolio. I think the community is all in, and Kaspa, we need new people. Yeah, I think we do need new people. What we need for new people is exchange listings. That's where it comes down to. Right now, no one wants to go onto the other exchanges. When Lambo, who knows? Who knows? Fine here, no lag. Okay, maybe it was just you, my man. I apologise if you are lagging, but everything seems to be good on this end. Do you think I was trolling when I warned you of Kaspa? Maybe you were. Right now, Kaspa's not doing well, but we'll have to see. Good to see you too, Zar. Welcome back to the stream, my man. Think you need to check the last 30 days of onboarding for crabs. Yeah. Seeing a lot of crabs in the last 30 days, 30,000 of them. Of course, crabs don't hold a lot of Kaspa, so it doesn't do much for the price action. Crabs only take up 0.18% of the supply, but either way, the adoption for Kaspa is going higher and higher. And even every other address as well in the last 30 days has been very, very good. We've seen a considerable rise in the last month for Kaspa. So I'm still not worried. But anyway, with that being said, that's an hour and a half stream. So a long one for you guys. Tomorrow will not be nearly as long. It will be 3:30 to 4:30. I'll put an announcement in my Discord server if you want to check it out to find out the timing and also find out more about crypto and Kaspa. Then check out the Discord server in the chat right now, description, and also on my YouTube homepage. And I will catch you all same time tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see the Kraken listing soon. But we'll have to wait and see. See you then.